The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored on behalf of Coinbase by A1 Broadcast.
There has been a lot in the news recently about cryptocurrency and what it means and the mystery around it. For many consumers, recently I had the chance to talk with cybersecurity expert and crypto important information about the scams. Let's take a look. Good morning, Jeff. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
All right, Jeff, this is something that is on a lot of people's minds because we've been hearing a lot about it. But let's try to understand, what is crypto?
Yeah, the best way to think about crypto is it's digital money. Let's say you want to send $20 to a friend that paid for dinner last night, or maybe you're working here in the United States and you want to send part of your paycheck back home to your family overseas. Crypto is a way that you can do that, and you can do it instantly with low to, in some cases, no fees, and you don't have to involve a traditional bank in the transaction at all. And that's something that our traditional financial system just can't do today.
And let me ask you, why does crypto matter really, like right now, especially?
Yeah, it's a great question. And here in the U.S., we often take for granted that we have access to banks, that we have access to save money, borrow money, lend money, all these things that we just do every day without thinking about it. But think about it, Brad. There are millions of people here in the U.S. and internationally abroad who don't have access to basic financial services. And here at Coinbase, that's something that we are very passionate about, giving those services and making them available to everyone across the globe. We think that's a key unlock to making people more free.
I know people get worried about using this kind of like new to them. So what are some of the safety things people need to look at when they're doing digital currency?
Yeah, always use a reputable company that you know and trust, like Coinbase. Use every security control that's available to you when you create an account, the same way you would with a bank or anywhere else. Use every security control you can, the best forms of authentication, and most importantly, never send money to someone that you don't personally know. I don't care how long you've been texting with them, whether they called you on the phone. It doesn't matter. Never send money to somebody that you don't know.
Yeah, you said right there, be careful who you send, because there are some bad actors out there that we should be aware of. And what are some of those things we should really be looking for when it comes to those bad actors?
Yeah, anytime there's money, and that's true for crypto or anything else, there are always going to be bad people trying to do bad things. It's unavoidable. The main thing is, again, be suspicious anytime you get a text, you get an email, somebody calls you on the phone. Your working assumption should always be, this might be a scam. So the best advice I give to people is, if somebody calls you, texts you again, emails you, hang up the phone. Do not talk to that person. What we want you to do is go directly to the website, coinbase.com or bankofwhatever.com. Get the appropriate number there, the appropriate contact. You reach out to the institution, and then you talk to them. Never respond to that unsolicited phone call, text, or email.
So you're saying that the prince from Africa who says he has $3.4 million for me, I should just give him...
That's probably a scam. Pretty sure, Brad, you should not go for that deal. Yeah.
I know. Okay, with that said, do you have any other advice for us when it comes to digital currency and working with crypto?
Yeah, learn everything that you can. The more educated you are, the safer you're going to be. Again, never trust an online relationship. As soon as that person starts, that you've been chatting to for the last 6 months, as soon as they ask you for money, hang up the phone, walk away, you're getting scammed.
There it is. Jeff, I'll tell you, this is so important as we move into this new type of banking, new type of way of using currency. So where can we find more information?
Yeah, head over to coinbase.com. We've got loads of articles and blog postings that will walk you through sort of what cryptocurrency is and how you can use it safely. That's the most important thing. So learn everything you can. Head over to coinbase.com for more info.
Perfect. Hey, Jeff, thanks for joining us this morning.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored on behalf of Coinbase by A1 Broadcast.